The Ghana Police Service arrested 3 guys. In fact, they were supposed to arrest 4 guys, but one of the guys has run away. So they arrested 3 guys in connection to the killing of one Liberian guy at MF's estate in Lashibi. Now, the whole story of the whole thing that happened is quite sad. And just yesterday, artist Edem, and his friends, they went to the Sakumono police station to go and seek justice for this guy, Austin, 26-year-old Liberian who is in Ghana. He went to visit his friend and unfortunately lost his life. This is the full story of what happened on the 27th of February 2026, which was last Friday. What happened at Lashibi MF Estate and everything. I have the full gist for you.
I'm the Headless YouTuber. This is Headless Reactions. Alatiare, Ianko.
Now, before we get into the gist, I would like to remind you that there is a chance of you winning 1,000 Ghana cedis with this promotion that's going on with 3-legged pots. If you know this matches, you know that your parents have been using it, your grandparents have been using it. Very, very trusted brand in Ghana. As soon as you light it, once, then it's lit. Yes, 3-legged pots. They're about to do a challenge on the internet, and it will start on the 12th of March. So from now to the 12th of March, make sure you prepare your story, something nice. Go and get yourself a match, 3-legged pot match, whether the large one, the medium one, or the small one, and tell us a story about the 3-legged pot, any experience that you have that you can share. Post it on TikTok and also on Instagram. Tag at 3-legged pot, add the hashtag 3-legged pot, and you might win something nice from 3-legged pots. 1,000 Ghana cedis to be precise. This promotion will end on the 17th. So from the 12th of March to the 17th of April, you can post your video. Winner will be announced on the 24th of April. Now let's get into this gist. Now there's this guy called Austin. You can see him on the screen right now. He's 26 years old. He's a Liberian, and on the 27th of February 2026, at around 12:30 p.m., he went to visit his friend. His friend's name is Mark. He went to visit Mark at MF Estate at Lashibi, and he went along with a female friend of his. So it was Austin and then the lady, and they went to visit Mark. However, when they got there, Mark wasn't around. Mark had already told the security at the estate that his friend will be coming. So Mark actually left his key. He gave the key to the security guy, whose name is Vincent. Give the key to the security that my friend will be coming. When my friend comes, give him the key and let him go to my room. Now, when Austin and his lady friend got to the estate, the security guy wasn't there. Vincent wasn't there. So Austin called his friend Mark to ask that, Charlie, I'm not seeing the security guy. Mark called the security guy and later found out that the security guy said he's going to eat. And he was gone for over an hour.
12:41. I called the security 12:42 after I received Austin text and his missed call. I was in class. I called the security that Austin has arrived, and he told me that you weren't around. He checked to your security booth. It was locked. He said, yes, I have stepped out to get food. I said, but you were expecting him. Why did you step out? He said, oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So I will be back shortly. So Vincent, who is the caretaker, stayed over an hour.
So they got there around 12:30 and they were there till like 1 something. So it got to a point where the lady who was with Austin actually wanted to leave. But then Mark decided to call a friend of his who also lives in the same apartment complex. His friend's name is Gaga. He is a Nigerian. So Mark called Gaga and told Gaga that my friends are here to see me, but Vincent, who is the security guy, he's not around. So can you please let them sit in your room till Vincent comes? And then the guy agreed. Gaga agreed.
While Austin and the girl that accompanied him was standing under the sun. So I contacted a friend of mine who lived on the same floor with me, room 11, called Gaga, who's a Nigerian, that, oh, my friend has been standing in the compound for over an hour. Can he come to your place and be there with you until Vincent comes with my key?
So the lady who was with Austin decided to go to Gaga's room because she needed to charge her phone. But Austin decided not to go. He was sitting on the staircase and talking to some people who were there.
The friend then asked God to come in. But Austin, no, he wasn't coming in. He would sit downstairs. And me, I wanted to charge my phone. So I went up. So I plugged my phone. I was sitting inside.
Now, there's a CCTV footage. Shout out to G24. Shout out to Clement. There's a CCTV footage of what happened while this lady, friend of Austin, was in Gage's room. When the lady was in Gage's room, Austin, after sitting around for some time, went around 1:35 p.m. on the CCTV footage, went walking around the compound, and a certain lady, she's pregnant, yes. She was drying things on the line. Austin, you can see in the CCTV footage that Austin went to go and talk to the lady, and the lady kind of, I don't know, put something in his face or whatever it is, but then there was some back and forth until the lady asked Austin that who is Austin looking for? And later, the lady started shouting Vincent, which is the security guy who is not around and has gone to buy food for over an hour. So the lady shouted for Vincent, and Vincent was still not around, and Austin actually left where the woman was and went back to the staircase to go and sit over there.
Oh, that's not him. I get the next. Are you hearing me?
Can you call the person I am looking? Yes, sir.
Yeah, go.
No. I was calling Vincent. I don't know that.
So this pregnant woman in question, her name is Josephine, and this woman called her husband. After this whole thing went on and she was shouting for Vincent, she called her husband Nana Jenim. And when she called her husband, she told her husband that there's someone in the house or someone has come to the house harassing her. So her husband in turn called two people, called the police or some security personnel to come and check because somebody is harassing his pregnant wife at home. And after that, her husband called Vincent, the security guy, giving it to him. I can imagine how he was giving it to the security guy. That how can you be around and let a stranger come to the house and come and harass somebody? And after the husband called Vincent, Vincent called Mark and told Mark that your friend, they are telling me that your friend has come to the house and he's harassing people. You better tell him to leave before I come, because if I come there, what I'll do to him.
Because if I catch him, you know, go leg what thing I feel do for him. Those were Vincent's exact words to me. And so within no time, I called Austin number. Austin didn't pick up, but the girl who went with Austin picked. And when she picked the call, she said, Mark. I said, yes. She said, the boy hasn't come yet, and your friend Austin is still sitting on his stairs.
Now, at this point, Mark called Austin. Austin didn't pick. Then Mark called the lady that Austin was with, and then the lady picked. Now, when the lady picked the call, Mark explained everything to the lady that, where are you? The lady said, oh, I'm in Gaga's room. Mark said, please, they are saying Austin has done something and what. So please, can you go and check it out? Now, when the lady went downstairs, the lady went to ask Austin, are you fighting with somebody? Because they called me that you are fighting somebody. Austin said, I'm not fighting anybody. Okay, if you will not go to Gaga's room and also you don't want to, you are outside and whatever is happening there, let's go. So this lady said she was going back to Gaga's room to go and take Austin's things and also her phone so that they will go. That was when Vincent, the security guy, came back. And when he came back, he came to confront Austin, took cutlass, came to use cutlass, was hitting Austin and things. It became a whole back and forth over there. The pregnant woman came to come and identify that, yes, it's this guy who was harassing me. Giddy, 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 giddy. They told Austin to go and stand outside. Austin was standing outside. The lady was trying to figure out what harassment has Austin harassed this pregnant woman. And while they were talking, trying to figure it out, trying to apologize and everything, some people were beating Austin outside, shouting, ewi, thief, thief, thief. And he was running away, clearly running away from the cutlass, because you can't come and be with me with cutlass and things. And hands touch him over there until he passed. This is how the lady narrated everything.
We called the police immediately. So the police came, we went to the hospital. Before we reached, Us was dead. So they beat him until he didn't have strength to do anything. I was like right here. And Us was standing right next to me. And the security man was just right here with the cutlass, standing right here. And he was shouting at us. And I was just telling Us, I said, go a step. Because I don't want them to fight. So I was telling him, I said, go a step. And he was like, no, why should I go a step? Like that. I didn't do anything. I said, no, go a step. And the man was talking in Twi and in English at the same time. So when I turned my back trying to push him to go, the man then pushed me aside and then grabbed Us and brought him down and hit him. Get out. You come in somebody compound, you come there harass their wife, I'll beat you. And start saying a lot of things. Another guy was passing. He was painting. So he had paint all over everybody. The guy held him very tight, like that. So, leave him. Why are you beating on him? And he tried to explain to the guy in Twi. So the lady that said she was assaulted, she also came. And I was trying to ask her, I'm like, what happened? And she was explaining. So I was telling her sorry. I said, sorry. Let it be like that. And Us was just standing right next to the place like this. And the guy moved his hands from the person that was holding him and rushed to Us again and pushed him, start to hit him, get out, leave the compound. And myself, I ran behind him. I'm like, stop hitting him. What happened? Let him be. Trying to talk to the guy to not hit him. He said, all he wants is Us should leave the compound. So I didn't talk to Us. I said, okay, leave the compound. Don't come inside. Do you get? Stay outside. Let me get the thing so we go. Like that. Ready to between the tank. Let's just go there.
They pull the tank, eh?
So it was just right here. It was right here. And he told Us to leave. So I didn't walk with Us. I said Us should go outside. Huh? So Us went outside. Us was outside. The lady that assumed to be assaulted was right here. The security man was just right here, like few minutes away. And I was talking to her and trying to calm her down. And Us was trying to come back to talk to her. I said, no, don't come inside. You just stay outside. In fact, go away. Don't come back here. And he listened to me. So he was walking away. He wasn't to the front of the gate. He walked in front. All of a sudden, the lady husband didn't call. She gave the phone to the security man. I don't know what they say in Twi. And the man pulled up with speed. He was chasing Us to the cutlass. So before I could leave from here to go there, I didn't know which direction they went to. So there was a girl upstairs that told me still they were fighting him up there. They were like four because he was shouting, I don't know, Ebere or what. Something like thief. So that was how they jumped on him at the scene to where it happened. And they started to beat him. So before I could leave from here to go there, I just met him helpless on the floor. And I called his friend who did the video, was talking, because I'm like, he's not a thief. Why are you beating him? He came to collect paper, and I also came along with him. He's not a thief. Can a thief? I had his bag with me, his laptop bag, his phone and everything. I'm like, can a thief be dressed like this? Can a thief have all of these things? He's not a thief. Oh, he's not a thief. I know, madam. We are not saying he's a thief. I said, but you say he's a thief. That's why people are hanging on you. No, he assaulted somebody, so we are taking him back to the compound. And I'm saying he's not leaving from here. And I was trying to call his friend, and another person came to me with a rock. They will smash my phone. If I don't leave that face, they will slap me. So there was a lot of things that happened. And then a motorcycle was passing. I just stopped the boy. And the boy stopped and came and asked. He spoke Tree, they explained to him in Tree. And then he came to me, madam, what's happening? I tried to explain to him. That was how the boy started horn, the horn and calling few friends. When people came around, then later explained to the guy. But at that time, also already weak. Yes, because he was just fighting to get off the ground in Pune. So a lady was there saying, oh, go and get water. And when I bought a sack of water, I brought it. We were wasting it on him, but he was still weak. So somebody said, oh, you're taking him to the hospital. I ordered a ride, the ride canceled. So somebody else was there. A man was there. And then he was angry. Because after I explained to him what happened, he got angry. And then he called the police immediately. So the police came and went to the hospital. Before we reached, us was dead. So they beat him until he didn't have strength to do anything again.
Now you ask that the police people that the pregnant woman's husband called, you know, what happened to them? In fact, the police people were coming to the estate there when they saw or they met the lynching that happened. So they actually called to tell the husband that we are coming to you, but we've seen a situation on the road. So let's finish with that one, then we'll come. After they dealt with that and they came to the estate, they came to ask the woman to describe who was harassing her. When the woman described it, it was actually the same person that the police people have seen lynched. They took the guy going to the Sakumono hospital. Before they even got there, Austin passed away. Now, when Mark came back from school, Mark came to ask the pregnant woman that, please, you are saying that the guy harassed you. What happened? Asking questions. They are saying he harassed you sexually. The woman says it's not sexual harassment, but because she's pregnant and the guy came and was like tapped her and was calling her baby and things like that, she felt unsafe or like she didn't feel safe. And because of that, she called her husband. But then she pointed out that the whole issue is Vincent who didn't handle the issue well.
I want us to know because Vincent was the one, he called me to say, oh, your friend is here. Oh. He's harassing somebody, a woman, we're preg. So I'm like, oh, calm down, Vincent. I'm not around. But tell the woman that she could call police or call madam.
So that time, my husband have already called the police. So, meaning Vincent didn't manage the situation well. Let me
so you know what I want to know was in what form did he harass you? Because Vincent said sexual harassment.
Oh no, it wasn't sexual harassment.
It wasn't sexual harassment. Did he call you baby? Because he left calling people baby.
He called me baby. No, he touched me first.
Touch you where?
He
Poke you?
Yes, he touched me.
From the back?
No, from the side like this.
Okay, from the side.
And I pushed him and he came again and he started calling me baby. And I told him I'm not his baby. You see. And at that time I was pregnant. I don't know you anyway.
You were pregnant?
Yes, I'm pregnant
at the moment.
I don't know you anyway. And in my condition, I have to safeguard myself and the baby that I'm carrying. So I was really confused.
Because he's strange. I understand he's a stranger.
So I was just looking for something that if he try again, maybe I can use it. But unfortunately, he left to the apartment and it's around to my apartment and called my husband.
So did he apologize to you to say, oh, sorry for my action towards you?
No, that was when Vincent came and we saw him and the girlfriend, the lady that he was with.
Yeah.
And the girl told us that he is drunk and hard. So for me, I was very cool. So Vincent was the one sacking him from
the compound. And did you witness when Vincent sacking off the compound using cutlass?
And because of my state of mind, I didn't recognize. But
how did your husband get involved?
Which one?
Because they said you call your husband and
I called him and my husband called the police
the officer
here to come here. So
before they could reach, they have murdered him already.
So the police told me that they were coming to our place, but they've witnessed some
crime,
a crime
along the way.
along the way. So they want to solve that before they will come to our apartment. And I said, oh, okay. So when they came and asked me, I should describe the person. And I told them that the person was wearing jeans 410. And they said, oh, then he's the same person that they sent to the hospital. He's dead. And I was shocked.
Jesus.
I was shocked.
See, this is my friend I have known for 15 years.
I was shocked.
It was my place.
Vincent told us that he has seen once.
He have seen him once. Vincent.
Now, last, the Ghana Police Service arrested 3 people. They came to put out a statement. The Accra Regional Police Command is investigating the circumstances leading to the death of a 26-year-old Austin Tenge following the incident at an apartment complex at Lashibi near Sakumono on Friday, 27th February 2026. The preliminary investigation indicates that the deceased had visited his brother at the said apartment in the company of his girlfriend, but was attacked and assaulted by some residents and members of the public when the caretaker of the apartment raised an alarm that the deceased was a thief. The police patrol team responding to the distress call arrived promptly at the scene, rescued the deceased, and conveyed him to the Sakumono Community Hospital for emergency medical attention. He was, however, pronounced dead on arrival by the medical officer on duty. The body has since been deposited at the Lashibi Funeral Home for preservation and autopsy. 3 suspects, namely Vincent Ajika, 38 years old, Francis Amuzu, 44 years old, William Addison, 34 years old, have been arrested and are currently in police custody assisting with investigations. A 4th suspect, Enoch Mensah, is currently at large and efforts are underway to arrest him. The suspects will be put before the court today, Monday, 2nd March 2026. The Accra Regional Police Command cautions the public against taking the law into their own hands. Acts of mob justice or unlawful assault are criminal offenses and undermine due process. The command urges members of the public to report suspected criminal conduct to the police and allow lawful procedures to take their course. So now the police has spoken. They took them to courts. And I'm very sure this one, they'll just take them to court, process them, remand them for maybe 2 weeks, and then the process will start. So yes, this is what happened. And Edem made a tweet. I think he goes to the same gym with Austin. He made a tweet about this whole thing. And he and his friends, some community members, also went to the Sakumono police station to go and seek justice for Austin. Watch this video.
The first thing I want to say is that we are so sorry for the loss of a brother. Austin is our friend. They've been, especially the sister, the husband has been in the country for 26 good years. We are not happy this thing has happened. We are not happy that one of our own did this to the brother. But one thing I also want to assure everybody is that ever since this thing happened, we've stand with her, we've been with her, we are supporting her for the brother to get justice. Please, let's make it clear. This discrimination, whether you are a Ghanaian, you are a Nigerian, you are a Liberian, no, we are all the same.
Now, this whole thing doesn't make sense because if you would ask that Vincent, the caretaker or the security guy over there, someone has given you his key. You've been gone for 1 hour. But when someone else called you that they are harassing my wife there, you came quickly and came to do giddy over there. Why? Unfortunately, this is what has happened. And there's a video of Austin's sister speaking, and you can see that, this woman, according to reports, she has been married to her husband. She has been in Ghana for some years. A lot, like, Liberia and Ghana have very, very close relations. I personally grew up around Liberians. So what was this? Why should this happen? And this whole thing of if people have issue with somebody and the person is running, then one person shouting "Ewi" can destroy everything for you. If someone is chasing you, maybe you are not even a thief. You are fighting and you realize that now the fight you can't win, so you are running away and the person shouts "thief." Others will come and they will not even ask question. As soon as they catch you, they will start beating you before they will ask question. And sometimes if someone even comes to come and apologize or to even, let's say, tell them to stop cry, if you don't take time, you that you are coming to tell them, hey, stop, they can say that you two are one of them. Before you know it, they will start beating you. So right now they are seeking justice for Austin, and you see, such a thing. Now, 4 people, their lives have ended. Life, Asan. Because right now, they will process them, take them to court, jail them. That's it. So yeah, justice for Austin. Unfortunately, this is what happened over there. 4 people arrested. Vincent is the caretaker. Aside him, Francis Amuzu and William Addison, they also assisted in the beatings. Enoch Mensah has run away. He also assisted in the beatings. So right now, these 4 people, Enoch Mensah, they will find you. So yeah, shout out to everyone who is seeking for justice for Austin, and definitely justice needs to be served. His sister's video is too sad. I don't even challenge some way. But anyway.
I don't know. Watch other videos on this channel. We'll be following this particular story as it develops. I'll bring you the gist. Yes, watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Very, very sad news. There's not the normal vibe on this channel, but yeah,